What's happening, fight fans? Welcome back to the MMA Mindset Wolkernite Fight Championship 10 on the 18th of October. An unbelievable card that we've got together for you. We're just putting the finishing touches to what's going to be the best card that we've ever put on. Stacked fights from top to bottom, all the way from juniors, all the way to adults in the main event. If you do want tickets, make sure you go to the link in the description or go through the fighters, use their code, make sure they get a bit of a kickback. And if you can't be there on the day, live MMA.co.uk for the pay-per-view. That'll be available live and on demand after the event. So do make sure that you check that out as well. But without further ado, I am joined by Denny Rowett. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Like you said, good to get this fight on. This fight was an easy fight to match because obviously there was the call out, and that just made, and you agreed. You were like, yeah, fine, let's do it. So it made the fight really easy to match. But did you expect to be called out for this card?
No, not at all. Obviously, I was meant to fight his training partner Tyler before, but like I hate doing it, but I had to pull out because of an injury. But as soon as he said about having a fight calling me out, I couldn't say no to that.
Yeah. Did you know straight away that it was definitely going to be a fight that you were going to accept, and there was no other fight that you wanted for the card?
Yeah, 100%. I weren't going to turn down someone calling me out. No chance.
No, definitely not. And in terms of
Sorry.
the pair of you, you're both quite long rangey fighters. So do you think this is going to be a fight that's kind of fought at that range of both of you trying to kind of take control of the outside?
Not really. I mean, I'm gonna put all the pressure on as I can. I mean, with the junior rule set, it's kind of limited to work from a long range.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get up in his face and apply as much pressure as possible, really.
Yeah, and obviously we've got quite a lot of exciting things happening on this card from, especially from your gym, Ignite. Obviously we've
Yeah,
got Louis making his adult debut, which everyone's really looking forward to.
yeah,
We've got Casper fighting for the junior bantamweight title, and then obviously we've got a bout with yourself against Turner Lois, which has been quite highly anticipated due to the call out. So what's the atmosphere like in the gym at the moment? I bet everyone's just buzzing to get to the day now.
yeah. I mean, everyone's been working hard these past like 6, 7 weeks. We've obviously got Eddie fighting in the IMAFs, so like everyone around us has been working hard. We've got Jack fighting. Um, we were meant to have Matty fighting, like so everyone's just been helping each other, supporting each other, just working hard really.
And in specific, sort of for this fight, you've had a long. You're going to have a long time to prepare for a specific opponent. What sort of your training been like, and how much would you say you've improved since the last time we've seen you compete?
Drastically improved. I mean, I used to live like an hour away from the gym, and now I live around the corner. So I'm in nearly every day doing as much work as I can possible, just ready to go. I mean, we're competing regularly, jiu-jitsu. I'm competing tomorrow, grappling industries, competed last week. Um, I'm fighting on another show in about 2 weeks, so just staying active and just keeping at it.
Yeah, and I know obviously we had the unfortunate pullout, and I know things happen and stuff like that. So you wanted to kind of make up for lost time here and make sure that you can get as many in before the end of the year as you can.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, I've got 6 months left in my junior career, so I'm just gonna really end it on as much as a positive note as I can possible, and I will do as much as I can to do that.
Yeah, and in terms of 6 months, you're talking March when you turn 18.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, okay. And is that pretty much straight away as soon as you turn March, just get into the headshots and get into the adult rule set?
yeah, exactly. I don't think it's going to be too hard of a change anyway. Like Louis said in his interview, we train like headshots, like actual MMA fighting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the best way to do it, and then you're not kind of shocked when you get jabbed in the
Yeah.
face when you make that jump. In terms of from the fight, then what sort of fight are you expecting? I know you've said what you're going to do, but in terms of what do you think you're going to get from your opponent?
I mean, obviously I've watched him. Do you know what I mean? I don't religiously base how the fight's going to go off what he does. It's my fight, and that's how I'm going to see it. But obviously, I know he likes the them teeps for the middle, them kicks to the leg, which doesn't phase no problem to me. His grappling doesn't seem too great, so I mean the improvements I've made since the last two fights, you can ask anyone, is drastic. So I just I just can't really see a way where he's going to be able to beat me, to be honest.
Yeah, well, like I said, you enjoy the confidence because I think that kind of puts you in a good mindset going into the fight.
Yeah.
In terms of the next few weeks, I know you said you've got a fight in a couple of weeks. So, what are they looking like for you in terms of like kind of winding down training close to the fight and then picking it back up in that last week before the 18th?
Yeah, well, obviously, like I've been, do you know what I mean, doing all of my training as such, like fight training, for a while now because I've known about this fight for ages. So I've got everything. Obviously, I've still got more to do, a lot more to do, within the next couple of weeks. But within that week, I'm just gonna keep my gas tank, stay strong, stay fit, and just yeah,
Yeah, and what are the sort of the goals for next year then when you turn adult? Are you going to want to be just as active as the adult ranks as you have been
more
in
active,
junior?
more active. That's the
Yeah.
goal. Obviously, the start of next year, we've got hopefully, well, IBJJF Euros. So that'll be interesting. Start that off and then just go on the MMA run, to be honest.
Yeah, and in terms of obviously, I want to speak a little bit about Ed's going to the IMAFs because in terms of Ignite, you're a relatively new gym. Like, and I know it's been about a year and a half, 2 years now, but in terms of like an established gym, you're a relatively new gym, and having someone go to the IMAFs from your camp, and there's other people who could have gone like Marley and stuff like that, who's
Yeah,
obviously pursued different avenues, but that must feel like give you quite a lot of confidence in the ability of the gym and kind of like where you could be heading.
yeah, 100%. I mean, you look like all the people I train with, like even ranging from obviously I don't train with like little juniors from like 7, 8 years old, but how they're progressing and then how people like Eddie are progressing, Louis, Casper, just so many people in the gym. Um, it's hard not to elevate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
When you've got them people around you, it's natural to just get better. And obviously, Igor puts relentless time, effort into us getting better and the systems he does. And yeah, it's just inevitable. Like where we are now is that's temporary. It's just going to keep going up and up and up.
yeah. Well, I've got a lot of time for Igor. Obviously, he's a good guy and
Yeah,
one of the good guys on the scene. And yeah, got a lot of time for your gym as well, mate. But Danny, thank
yeah,
you so much for coming on, mate. I really appreciate
yeah.
your time.
Thank you
And
for having me on as well.
yeah, not a problem. I hope everything goes well for you, mate. I hope, like I said, I hope you're successful in a couple of weeks when you
Yeah,
fight on the different show, and then hopefully we get you to the 18th all healthy. But once again, mate, thank you so much for coming on, and I'll see you
yeah.
on fight night.
See you on Fight Night, mate. Thank you very
Nice
much.
one. Thank you.
Enjoy
Cheers.
yourself. So.